favorite Dr. Vani in front of you with another super cool, super awesome and absolutely amazing doubt session that we're going to be taking right now. How are you doing? So let's start today's amazing doubt session. Okay, I'll keep on taking doubts. Yes. So ये रही blank slide और अभी मैं फटाफट doubts लेती रहती हूँ और आपको बताती हूँ. Yes. Start हो गया doubt session. Come on. What are hybrid seeds? So you have seeds. Suppose this is a seed and this seed has got NIF genes in it. This seed is coated with rhizobium, rhizophora, because of which this seed, if you put it in the soil, it will do nitrogen fixation. Such seeds are referred to as hybrid seeds. Mechanisms of breathing. So there are two mechanisms of breathing. One is inspiration and expiration. Apart from obviously the pneumotaxic center and apneustic center which takes control of breathing. So for air to go in, the pressure in the lungs has to be less, so the volume increases. If I just have to write it here, when you inflate the lungs, so when you inflate the lungs, the volume goes up, the pressure goes low, and the atmospheric pressure is comparatively high and air goes in. The vice versa happens, right? So when the volume of the lungs is decreased, the pressure of the lungs is high, right? And because of which the atmospheric pressure becomes considerably lower and the air goes out. Tailor-made plants are those plants which we make according to our conveniences or according to our needs. For example, biofortified crops like the ones which give us vitamin A, right? So the golden rice is a tailor-made plant. Pili and fimbria are attachments on a bacteria. Pili is made up of pilin. They are meant to attach the bacteria to various surfaces. I will give you mind maps to remember and mnemonics to remember morphology examples. Centriole and chromatin. Chromatin is a fiber of the DNA. So this fiber of the DNA which is wrapped around histone proteins, right? So the chromatin fiber and the histone proteins are together referred to as the nucleosome. So this is the chromatin fiber. This part of the DNA is called the centromere. And centrioles are these parts in a cell which make fibers which have the metaphase plate and the DNA attached to them. Is that clear? Right? ये centrioles होता है. What is centriole and chromatin? Answered. How many copies of DNA sample are produced in PCR technique? 2 raised to power n. N is the cycle. Very good question, Khushi. 2 raised to power n, n is the cycle. So it will be nearly 2 raised to power 16, which is equal to 264. Just about 64 copies, right? Yeah, 2 raised to power 16, 64 copies. What are sticky ends of biotechnology? So whenever you have an enzyme called EcoR1 or any enzyme which cuts the DNA, whenever you cut the hydrogen bonds, so you have adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine, 2 bonds, 3 bonds. When you cut them, this is called as overhangs. They are referred to as sticky ends. Erythroblastosis fetalis is a disease. Keep asking your questions. Never mind. Erythroblastosis fetalis is a disease when the mother, suppose the mother is Rh negative and the fetus is Rh positive. So when the Rh positive blood capital R enters the mother produces antibodies against the fetus. Because the fetus has capital R and the mother does not have capital R, she has this, R is the antigen. So Rh negative mother kills a Rh positive fetus which is called as erythroblastosis fetalis. PCR is a technique which was given by a scientist whose name was Carey Mullis, in which we amplify or increase the amount of DNA. Pinnules and leaflets are the same. Pribno box is nothing but like a Tata box, right, which helps in attachment of the RNA polymerase on the DNA. Angiotensinogen. So I'm going to teach you the RAS system, renin, angiotensin, aldosterone system. Please pay attention. Stop talking. 1000% MCQ question. So whenever the blood volume or the blood pressure is less, the kidneys secrete renin. Renin of the kidneys convert angiotensinogen to angiotensin 1. Angiotensin 1 is converted to angiotensin 2 by angiotensin converting enzyme secreted by the lungs. The angiotensin 2 helps in secreting of aldosterone. Aldosterone increases sodium reabsorption, increases water reabsorption, increases blood volume, increases blood pressure. Look at this amazing slide. And then finally, angiotensin 2 causes vasoconstriction. So because of vasoconstriction and aldosterone, because of both of them, blood volume and blood pressure go up. That is the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system. Secretin is a hormone which secreted by the intestine causes stimulation of the pancreas to release bicarbonate. Right? Secretin causes bicarbonate. Bird flu viruses is like a SARS virus which happens in birds, generally poultry birds, and causes infection of the human lungs as also. 8 nucleated 7 cell stage is the one which is found in plants. So you have the egg here followed by 2 synergids with fimbriae which attract the pollen tube, 2 polar nuclei here and 3 antipodal cells here. This is 2 nuclei in one cell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is 7 celled, but this has 2 nuclei. So 8 nucleated part which is given by SG Navas chain. Lac-operon पे एक बायोबॉम्ब बन रहा है. Oxygen dissociation curve is nothing but the hemoglobin and oxygen at low H value or in the veins. Oxygen and hemoglobin dissociates. At high O2 in the lungs, O2 and hemoglobin associates. Grana thylakoid, I have only just finished your photosynthesis. तो ये रहा आपका grana thylakoid. यहाँ पे light reaction होता है. Yes, Pennant cells or Pear's patches are WBCs of the intestine. Amino acids are building blocks of proteins which are joined by peptide bonds. Tailor-made plant मैंने अभी बताया था. Golden rice is a tailor-made plant. Right? Amino acids I just told you. एक तरफ जैसे एक अमाइनो एसिड है, अमाइनो एसिड क्यों कहते हैं, मान लीजिए ये एक अमाइनो एसिड है R1, तो एक तरफ अमाइनो ग्रुप होगा और एक तरफ एसिड ग्रुप होगा. दिस विल बी अमाइनो एसिड. 2 अमाइनो एसिड के बीच में R1 R2, 2 अमाइनो एसिड के बीच में CONH बॉन्ड होता है विच इज कॉल्ड द पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड. Test cross is between F1 and recessive. Back cross is between F1 and any parent. आज सुबह की क्लास में मैंने कराया, प्लीज क्लास देख लीजिए. Right? Atrial natriuretic factor is secreted by the heart when the heart stretches too much. Chronic disease is a disease which takes forever to come. Yes, cholecystokinin stimulates the pancreas. CC के PZ उसका full form है. Pancreas को stimulate करता है और gall bladder को stimulate करता है. Secretin bicarbonate ions release करता है. Spherosome is a molecule which contains oil in plants. Right? Thymus का function होता है T lymphocytes को form करना. Right? Niche is a specific part of the habitat where a specific organisms live. Right? Supplementary, complementary genes and duplicate genes मैं genetics में कराने वाली हूँ, so stay tuned to the lectures. Number 1, Manya. Number 1, the structure of the placenta. Placenta is the only structure in the human body which is dual origin. So the syncytiotrophoblasts is a part of the fetus and the sinusoids of the blood are part of the mother. So placenta is a structure in human beings which is dual origin. Edaphic is anything related to the soil. When you eat complete food, it is called as holozoic. Adrenal gland is also known as suprarenal gland. Its location is right on top of the kidney. Right? Cristae are the infoldings of the mitochondria. Ductus arteriosus is a part where the pulmonary artery joins the aorta. So where the pulmonary artery joins the aorta, it's called as ductus arteriosus. If it remains open in a child, it causes blue baby syndrome. It's called as patent ductus arteriosus. A pathogen which cannot cause which does not have an antigen, or a pathogen which cannot cause an infection is a disarmed pathogen. Photooxidation is when the RUBP combines with oxygen. Peristalsis is the movement of food down the intestine. Anything else? I think we've already established a Guinness Book of World Record. Right? So चलिए अब हम मिलते हैं अगली डाउट सेशन पे. Till then, take care. Please make sure that you like, share and subscribe to our amazing channel. Telegram group join कर लीजिए. मिलते हैं कल. Don't miss anything tomorrow. Make sure you like, share and subscribe and don't miss anything tomorrow, because tomorrow morning we are doing walk the talk in a botanical garden, right? So we're doing walk and talk in the botanical garden. Stress hormone is your adrenaline. Heat syndrome is whenever the body gets over too much of heat, vasodilation हो जाता है. That's called as heat shock, right everybody? Stress hormone is adrenaline. So I hope you all also remember all that which I remember. If you want to remember all that which I remember, you have to come see our classes. कल मैं आपको 11:30 बजे फिजिक्स के हैक्स बताऊंगी. सुबह 9 बजे हम चलेंगे on a botanical garden. And till then, take care. Make sure you like, share and subscribe our amazing channel. Bye. Next to be followed in the next class. Bye kids.